Good morning and welcome to Shropshire. We're doing a 6 mile, 9.5 kilometre circular walk through the Long Mynd, which is sort of an isolated hilly area in Shropshire. Beautiful down here, absolutely gorgeous. Lovely rolling hills, steep-sided valleys. Yeah, really nice area. Somewhere where South Yorkshire people wouldn't normally come. But I tell you, it's a 2-hour drive away. Come down for the weekend, spend some time down here on these hills. They're not too tall. We're doing just over 1,000 feet of ascent today, over the 6 miles. Yeah, it's gonna be really nice. So without further ado, let's get on with it. It's gonna be a great day. The National Trust owns a lot of this area around here, and this is the National Trust, a car park area in Carding Mill Valley. Very popular. £8 car parking for the whole day. Thank you, National Trust. You can see what type of terrain we're going to be over today. Beautiful. On a good path to start with. And then we'll be on the tops, good wide grassy paths. We're just continuing on this decent path, just gently ascending away from the car park and the valley. And we're going to swing out and then start to climb the hills. Beautiful. The Long Mynd is just about 10 miles south of Shrewsbury, and about half a mile to the west of Church Stretton. You can arrive by train. There's a major railway passes through Church Stretton, and the railway station is about 3/4 of a mile away from the start point. Yeah, so it is a convenient way to travel down here. It's about 2 hours from Sheffield to get here. So yeah, so we've walked up that bit of a path, crossing over this road. This road goes down to Church Stretton, down that way, and behind me goes up onto the moors. And we'll actually cross it again when we get up onto the top. So if you have a non-hiking partner coming with you, they can drive up onto the tops and meet you up there and have a bit of a picnic. If the weather is snowy, these roads will be closed. So yep, so all that climbing we've just done, we're just gonna drop down and then back up, and then we've got the steep ascent up onto the tops. But like I say, we're not doing an enormous amount of climbing today, so I'm just going to take it easy, get to the top. As usual, these loose gravelly paths can be a little bit dangerous if you're not careful. You'll end up on your bottom. You just come down there, and we're going up that way across this bit of a bridge. now on a narrower path, quite defined, well defined, steep, loose. This is going to get us to the top of this path, and then we're going to head right up onto the fell side. We'll come up this steep bit. Looks like it's following a broken wall. One path goes that way, and this path goes this way, which is starting to climb. And I'm going to take that one, the upper path. Church Stretton down there. Alright, so we've left the trees behind. We're now in open countryside. Bracken, heather, sheep. As you can see, the grass is extremely dry. It's not growing. Big fire hazard, but the sheep still seem to be surviving. And it's become less steep, thank goodness. So much of the climbing is now behind us. You can see the footpath traversing around this hill. And that continues around the other side, traversing up and slowly climbing until we reach the summit of Long Mynd. Okay, so as you can see, the footpath divides. You can go left and just go over that sub-top. That then drops down the other side and picks up the main path. But I'm going to continue right. You can see where we've come from. You can get a good idea of how steep the hills are. Local inhabitant. And we're going to be heading up this path. So you can just see the roadway coming up now. It's very narrow, single track, passing places. Needs a little bit of skill, reversing skills. It's going up there, and we'll cross that once we've been up to the summit, which is somewhere over there. So we've come from over there. The roadway sort of wends its way on that ridge over there. We're just going to the meeting of these paths just down here. Some sort of marker stone, and then we're going up that way. Alright, so we've just dropped onto this track now. Got 3 kilometres in. Most of the climbing is done except for sort of gentle rises. I follow this track now to a spring which is next to the road, and then we'll head up to the summit. So at the moment I'm following these broad tracks. I'm actually using these as guideposts. There's been about a dozen so far, following the pink arrows. And the weather's coming in a little bit. The road is called the Burr Way, and we're heading over to where this track kisses the road, at Boiling Well Spring, and then we're going to pick up that track and then pick up another track which leads us to the summit, which is where all those people are at the moment. So we've now reached Ashes Hollow, which is where our trail kisses the road, and we're going across there. We're going to pick up an ancient roadway which runs the full length of the Long Mynd, called the Portaway, and then we're going to go up to the top, which is called Pole Hill. That's where the trig point is and the diadem. Mountain ponies. They're free to roam this common land, this heathland, this common heathland. So we've come up from the road, gone past the Portway, and to get to the summit of Long Mynd, Pole Bank Hill is up there where the cyclist is coming from, and Welsh Wales is beyond that hill there. Top of Long Mynd. Yeah, what a beautiful view. There we are. 360 nearly. What a beautiful day. Nice breeze up here now. Or mizzle, I should say. Mist and drizzle. So we'll touch the top, go and have a look at the diadem. Well, you can read that. Spend a little bit of time here looking at the diadem and seeing where everything is, and we'll crack on. We're at 5 kilometres, so we're over halfway for the day, and it's a beautiful, beautiful day. I've been to the summit and I've come back down that path where the cyclists just come down. And now we're going along this way. Looking back at Pole Bank, very moody skies. The heather's out blooming. A couple of locals. Beautiful day. So the Bronze Age were up here 5,000 years ago, the Iron Age 2,000 to 3,000 years ago. And the Romans have a road running through Church Stretton and the valley down there. And of course we've just seen the medieval roadway of the Portway. So yeah, lots of settlements around here, and it's just about to start raining. We're just getting to the roadway crossing now. This on your map is known as Shooting Box, and just beyond the cars is Tumuli, Bronze Age, and we're going to be following the track that way. The poster is shuttle bus times. I've not had a look at it yet, and on this side there's an information board about the life on the common. So this is the Bronze Age tumuli at Shooting Box. And we're just continuing on here. We're at kilometre 6 for the day. So this new path is following the course of the Portway, the medieval trading route that came over the Long Mynd. We have another tumulus, this time covered in heather. It's quite a large one. Maybe 10-12 metres across. So we come across a bit of a T-junction. We continue and we go over this bit of a rise and then drop down the other side before we turn off. So we're now going to be bearing right to get back to the car park. This is Jack Myton Way, a long distance path, and it's also known as Dr. Mott's Road, and we're following that all the way down into the valley. Dr. Mott's Road. Follow the pink arrows. Hello. So we're still on Dr. Mott's Road. It's quite a steep descent. Loads of ponies and sheep. Footpath is walled on either side with bracken and heather. The views are beautiful. Look at that. Magnificent. Very atmospheric. Quite a lot of loose rock going down this bit of a chute. I can imagine when the stream has actually got any water in it, it comes down here as well. 15 minutes to the car park, which is down that main footpath. There is a footpath above it, we don't take that one. There's a waterfall just up there, 20 minutes. So Dr. Mott's Road continues in the valley bottom. Stream just to my left. Just continue down here. There is another footpath, which you can just sort of see up there. Contouring round, we don't take that one. We stick to this one, which will take us back to the car park. There are toilets and the National Trust, what they call a tea room, a coffee house, refreshment stop, all down at the car park. When you're paying for car parking, you pay on an app or cash. They don't seem to have a card reader, and there is 4G signal as well. So we're now on the road, 5 minutes down to the tea rooms and another couple of minutes down to the car park. So in conclusion then, what do I think about this walk on the Long Mynd? Yeah, it's been a long time since I've fancied it. And I was in the fire service, the West Midlands Fire Service walking group. Used to come up here a lot. Used to organise walks for the National Fire Service to come up here. I was never able to get on one of those. Always fancied it, always keep looking at it on maps. So we came down for a week with the anticipation of having at least one day that was suitable to get out. And we've had quite a few, although they've been red hot. This has been the coolest day of the week so far. Yeah, once you're on the top, it's a bit like the North York Moors. You've got roads and tracks on the top, ponies, sheep, birds, everything's beautiful. It is really, really nice. And you get expansive views everywhere, 360 all the way around. To get up onto the top, as you can see, it's quite steep to get up there, but they're not long climbs. I've only done just over 1,000 feet of ascent, about 330 metres of ascent today, and now I'm having to go down it all again. Again, it's steep going down, but yeah, get out here, it's fantastic. These hills are beautiful, very picturesque, expansive views, as I've said. Ponies, loads and loads of ponies. If you're bringing kids out here, yeah, great, fabulous. The villages around here are really nice as well. The towns, the villages, they're doing well. You know, the shops are full, got really interesting shops as well. It's not just the normal sort of city centre shops. Lots of eateries, pubs, nice cafes, etc. as well. So spend a bit of time down here looking at the villages, going for walks. I've found maybe half a dozen really nice day walks down here, so we will be back. So until next time, happy hiking.